Hello folks and fans, and welcome to another edition of Now We're Piping with Dr. Rockwood. This is a VR to Big Smoke. He said he'd leave it a fortnight, and today is 14 days, but hopefully I make it on time. Congrats Phil on hitting 150 subs, and thank you so much for this very, very generous giveaway. But mate, if I'm too late, then that's fine. I'm just having fun making this video and sharing my thoughts on your 4 questions, and congrats to everyone. So the first question, why did I get into pipe smoking? I didn't have anyone in my life who smoked a pipe. So for me it was mostly seeing my heroes, basically my literary philosophical heroes, smoking a pipe, looking so distinguished, and from a very young age I knew I wanted to sort of embody that and take part in the ritual that is enjoying a pipe. And I liked sort of the distinguished element of it, the look of it, the relaxation element of it. So I was entirely motivated to seek it out on my own. I didn't really have an uncle or a family member, or father or grandfather, or anyone close to me who did smoke a pipe, so I couldn't learn from them. It really was just seeing this long line of guys that I really respected who enjoyed this hobby that kind of attracted me to it. So that's kind of what got me into it originally, and from a very young age too. Even before I smoked, it was kind of always a given that someday I would start smoking a pipe, so I could take my place in the long line of men that came before me and enjoy this hobby just as they did. My first pipe, what was my first pipe? It was oh wow, it was an Ozark Mountain hardwood pipe by Missouri Meerschaum, and it was either made of maple or cherry wood, I can't remember. Oh my god, what was it? Yeah, it was a straight hardwood Missouri Meerschaum pipe, and I'll talk about that in a second. Number 3, what was my first tobacco? My first tobacco was Amphora, and I can't remember if it was the original blend or if it was the full aroma. I think it was full aroma though. I got a pouch of that at the newsagents at the mall when I was in high school, when I bought my Ozark Mountain hardwood pipe. And do I still smoke my first pipe and tobacco? As far as the pipe goes, no. It broke pretty quickly because I kept cleaning it, and I was digging into it and I didn't know what I was doing, and the shank just broke free from the bowl, and I tried gluing it back with various glues and tacks and things like that. Not metal tacks, but like tacky materials. Nothing worked, and I didn't want to run the risk of actually burning through any of the glues or resins or sticky tacks that I was using and inhaling that. So it was kind of broken beyond the abilities of my repair, so I just tossed it. As far as do I smoke my first tobacco still? Sort of. I hadn't had that Amphora blend. I'm pretty sure it was the full aroma as well. I hadn't had it since that initial experience. In fact, it was starting to turn me off of pipe smoking. I didn't want that to be the case. Like I said, I wanted to smoke a pipe. That was very much a desire of mine, and I wasn't enjoying it. So I started, discovering these other blends, and English blends, Virginia blends, Burley blends, and I really sunk my teeth into those. I wasn't huge into aromatics, and Amphora is topped or cased, I don't want to say heavily, but enough for you to know that there's either a chocolate flavor or a bit of like a floral Lakeland something in the full aroma. So I switched to other blends that weren't aromatics, and I really got into it. And it's only recently that, and I'm talking last week, I purchased a pouch of the Amphora Original, and that's what I'm enjoying right now. And the idea was that having smoked other blends that, you know, were more true to tradition, in that they weren't as aromatic-y, they weren't as Cavendish, they weren't as gloopy. Not that Amphora is a gloopy blend, it's not. I wanted to go back to this though and see if I could tease out the different components of it, to see if I liked it, to see if, you know, I would ever consider going back to it. So far it's okay. I see this as, you know, being a pouch that I just kind of keep in my coat pocket, and if I'm out and I need a smoke or something like that, I'll just reach for that, because it smells nice, it's a crowd pleaser. There's enough going on with it, especially the original blend, I find, what with the Burleys and the Orientals and the Virginias and such, that it can keep me satisfied for the time being. So yeah, do I still smoke my first blend? Sort of. I've just recently gone back to it, and I'm hoping to see how I react to it once I finish this full pouch. This is probably my second bowl of it since I opened the pouch, so so there you have it. I hope I'm not too late, but mate, if I am, then like I said, no worries. I very much enjoyed making this video and sharing my thoughts on these with you guys, and thank you so much for setting this up. It's a very generous giveaway, and best of luck to the winner. Cheers.